What's up guys, it's your girl Ashley and the video you have all been waiting for, my year of freeforming. Let's dive in. So if you've been following me for the entire year, you are freaking amazing. Thank you so much for just supporting me and commenting, liking these videos. It really kept me going because early off in my freeform journey, I was really hesitant. I'm like, do I keep these? Do I just untwist them when they were like super loose and just like cut my hair off? Because I've said that a number of times in my videos. But something in me and you guys really just pushed me to like, just try it out for a year and see where I'm at. And I really love it. I love how my hair is starting to look. It's congold now and you can start to see the shape that it's taking on. Really quick side note, I try to set the scene here of when I first did my week of freeforming. So I try to put everything in the exact spot. Some stuff may be different, but I got some more decor, but yeah, I thought that would be cool to film exactly where the first video was filmed. So I wanted to talk about a few things that I learned on my freeform lock journey and how some of my perceptions about things have changed. So the first thing I quickly discovered, everyone's journey is different, and it's obvious that everyone's journey is different because we're all unique human beings, creatures, whatever you want to categorize your race as, I guess. Because everyone has different hair textures, different hair routines, different products that they use in their hair, and if they use products, if they don't use products, if it's just strictly water. Because I know that's what my brother does. When he started his locks, he would like wash it, and then so the locks would be hydrated, he would just put water in it. And that's kind of like the same thing I followed for this entire freeforming journey. I tried to keep it simple. This is kind of going into, I guess, another thing I wanted to touch on. I try to keep my hair simple. I try, because my hair routine, I'm not the type of high maintenance person. I've slowly kind of detached myself from having to have like this elaborate routine when I wake up, because now my schedule is always changing. And currently now I teach super early boot camp, so I love the fact that I can just throw my hair up in like a scrunchie, put it in like a ponytail, you know, wet it so then it'll stay in the ponytail, and just be able to brush my teeth, go out the house, you know, wash my face, go out the house and teach, and that's it. So I've been recommended from you guys, I know, like castor oil and other products to try out. I will eventually try them. I'm really just trying to do this whole journey as natural as possible because I really appreciate how my brother's hair came out. I only have this one image of him. I haven't seen him in a really long time, but his hair looks really cool. So my second thing I wanted to touch on, you don't need a lot of products. So this all happened for the most part of just wetting my hair, putting that shea shampoo in, and some hair oil. I kept it really simple. There are other things you can put in there, beeswax, other stuff you guys were commenting, but I'm a simple person, and I try to keep it minimal of what I bring into my house because I don't like clutter. I really try to stay away from clutter. My clutter, in my opinion, is if it's like a pile of stuff, it's stuff that I'm constantly using, like a pile of clothes. I'm looking at a pile of clothes right now. That stuff I'm going to be using like either daily or weekly. So like my jacket, I usually throw over to the side. That's kind of like off topic, but yeah, I don't put a lot of stuff in my hair. During this journey, it has really allowed me to learn to accept myself as I am, appreciating this journey and how long it has taken, this whole process, accepting the ugly phase, I believe is what my fellow freeform friends call it. When your hair is really short and you can't do anything about it and it's just there, you can't style it, it's just it's too short, but it just really made me appreciate me for me, and realizing that I'm not a perfect being, but I feel like I'm a perfect being. I appreciate everything about me, and I don't want to change anything about me. And my hair, how it just constantly is changing, just like how I'm constantly changing or evolving, is really beautiful. I guess the fourth thing is confidence. So acceptance and confidence. Confidence goes hand in hand with acceptance when you're walking down the street and everybody is looking at you like, what is her hair doing? She looks a little but that confidence of, this is me, I can walk out of my house and have all of the confidence in the world, because it all starts in your mindset, it all starts in your heart. So when your heart and your mind connect, the mind and the body, when those connect, that's where I believe confidence comes from. And also when you have uplifting people in your circle. So I would say I have a pretty small circle. I'm an introvert, so I don't need a lot of people in my life. I love having like this small, intimate friend group, I guess. But then I do like to be an extrovert when I teach, if that makes sense. Like, I love having intimate conversations, really small group with people. But then there is that other side of me where I just like to teach and, you know, be outspoken out loud. But then I always have that small friend group to go back to. And just being able to speak up for myself, I feel like this really helps my throat chakra of giving myself a voice, because I've matured so much in a year. I just look back at, I was actually watching my old videos of leading up to this, and completely different mindset, completely different way of how I process and how I think of things. And I just really appreciate the growth of my hair, but the growth of me, of my just being me. A year ago, it'd be really hard for me to say no, and that is powerful. Like, a year ago, I was running all over the world, trying, not literally, but teaching at so many gyms, so many locations, and really feeling undervalued, underappreciated. And every time like a new class would pop up or somebody would need a sub, I would jump on it. I'd be like, yeah, I'll do it. Because like, I guess it would come from the mindset of lack and how I was thinking, oh, I'm not gonna have enough money, so I have to do all this teaching, People love when I teach, and then your mind just starts going crazy. And God, or my higher being, whoever you believe in, has really shown me that living and thinking life in abundance can totally change your life, can totally change how you process, of how you think of things. That neuroplasticity is just the plastic of the brain, how you can actually rewire your brain just by daily affirmations or positive daily thinking. You can retrain your mind of different patterns to forget different patterns and take on new positive patterns in life. And that's so dope. Completely changing my mindset has helped me move to a life of abundance, being more appreciative of what I have. The next thing is just opening my life to more opportunities and stuff. So really just being outspoken, saying what you want in life, thinking what you want, but projecting it to the world helps manifest it. Keep saying your goals out loud. Casually talk about your goals to your friends. I talk about my goals to strangers too, guys. Just do it, because then it just attracts it so much faster in your life. A few weeks ago, I realized I'm crossing stuff off my bucket list I didn't even know that I wanted to do. So like, you know, you guys know me for doing yoga, meditation, being real chill and real mellow. But I started teaching at this new gym a few months ago, and they wanted me to do boot camps, and I was like, boot camps, I don't scream. I don't do all that unless I'm being silly. Like, I'm silly and I love, oh, I'm knocking things down. I'm silly and I love to like scream when I'm being silly, but like trying to be serious and be like, okay, 10 push-ups. That was not me, but I evolved into a yoga form, like a yoga boot camp kind of form, and I found my voice quickly, and I really appreciate giving myself that opportunity to step out of my comfort zone of teaching yoga for 4 years. But now I've been teaching boot camps for like 3 weeks, and I love it. I love the new creativity it allows me to have. I love that there's all of this new equipment like weights and dumbbells and BOSUs and TRX. If you know what this is, that's, yeah. But like, to me, that was all foreign, and I love being able to just step out of my comfort zone, try something new, and be like, oh, let me mentally cross this off my bucket list without even realizing that I am enjoying myself. And that was kick-ass. To speak about my hair and balancing your mood and mood swings, if you kind of like, not saying like you're bipolar, but your mood changes up a lot. For me, I don't know if it's just being a girl, but I can go from to like give me 2 seconds. I notice sometimes when I get in slumps, like my slumps, they come and go, just like your moods. Your moods, they kind of have this build up, they get the climax of, I'm gonna feel super angry, I'm gonna be super happy, then it kind of like tapers off. Like, I was actually reading that, what book was it? Tuning the biohuman field or something like that. I'll put an image up, but I was like looking back through the book and I had something highlighted about that, and how our moods are just kind of like waves. They come and they go. Otherwise, they're kind of like plateau. Which made sense to me. I hope this is making sense to you, but I notice when I'm happier and I'm like, whoa, then my hair looks healthier, it looks more vibrant. It's like, whoa, I'm here. But then like on days where I start kind of getting out of my routine, I don't water my hair. I guess I don't water my hair, or I don't like put something to hydrate it, or I don't put oil in it, and I just start getting real lazy with it. Then my hair starts to look like attracting that positivity all over this beautiful vessel that you have. Taking care of your hair, taking care of your face, taking care of your body, and like washing it, feeding it, giving it rest. All self-care, many different forms, many different aspects of it. So this also has taught me patience, just patience of the growth process of me as a person and of me with my hair. It's really taught me to slow down, enjoy the ride. Don't attach yourself to the outcome of, oh, I'm gonna have these beautiful locks and they're gonna be like, and the whole point of freeform locks is they're gonna do their own thing. They're gonna congle, maybe one side will be thicker than the other, who knows? It's kind of the surprise of it. But like, if you have dreads, then you can kind of expect your outcome of, I'm gonna keep making it to look like this. But it just taught me patience to enjoy my hair how it is. My last thing I guess I wanted to touch on was the spiritual thing. I don't know if I may have touched on it a little bit earlier. So actually, in my very first video, I talked about how locks are, freeform locks are God-made, so like you let them kind of take on their own form of it, and then dreadlocks are ones that are man-made, that you handmade. And from the minimal research that I did, because I was like kind of Googling, and I was also kind of talking to other freeformers and other people that had dreadlocks, so I was just, this is kind of all opinion based, some factual information, that locks are godly made, and dreadlocks were actually created because the white people that were enslaving black people wanted their hair to be a certain way because they dreaded the different texture that black people have versus white people, so they made them dread their hair. So when I was doing that research of why, I shifted to freeforming, because I was on the fence, 50-50, do I get dreads, or 50-50, do I just do freeform lock? When I read that that kind of had to do with slavery and my history of just being this color, I was like, I think I'm gonna do freeforming. And the other reason of why I decided to do freeforming is because it's free. I did all of this myself. I didn't have to pay a hairstylist, and when I left the shop, I don't think I wanted to go back to the shop, the beauty shop. I left the shop, I don't even remember, probably 2015, 2016, I stopped going to the hair salon because I just kind of wanted to experience of how my hair is just on its own. So I did the natural journey, and then I kind of, the natural hair journey. Then I kind of tried it, or it just happened on its own. Then I started to have a freeform afro, and then I'm like, you know what? My hair is getting pretty long. Do I want to have like an afro? And every time I would try to do twist outs, they didn't work. So I was just like, I'm not too good with hair. I don't care. I'm just not that good with hair. But I was like, well, if the freeforms locks, then I can just let them be very minimal, very low maintenance. That's because that's the kind of lifestyle I've been creating for the past 4 years. Very low maintenance of makeup, of hair, of how I have to look every day. Keeping it simple. Patience. And all of that encompass patience, confidence, grace, gratitude. Yeah. I think I touched on every big thing that I kind of like took notes from as I watched my videos, looking back at my videos, and I can just see that this is a new form of me. Guys, we're always evolving, we're always changing every day, and just accept the growth and go with it, go with the change, because it's always for the better. It's just so beautiful seeing me like a year ago and how much I just grew as a person. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, comment anything that's floating around in your head right now. If you got questions, if you've got video suggestions, I am all ears, and I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.